Don't let the dropping temperatures keep you from going out and activating a park. I'm going to share with you some tips on how to enjoy the winter weather. You know, a very wise Scandinavian once said, there's no such thing as bad weather, just bad clothing. So a key to POTA winter success is to dress properly for the weather. And proper clothing will help you regulate your body temperature and allow you to stay out longer in colder weather. And the key to that is layers. Now, my preference is to wear lots of thin layers. You want a base layer that's going to be something warm, that's going to wick moisture away from your body. Natural fibers like wool or something synthetic. The last thing you're going to want against your skin is cotton, because really cotton kills. It's going to get wet, and what that'll do is just sap your energy, make you cold instantly. So multiple warm layers, synthetics, natural fibers like wool are the best things for that first or base layer. Then move up to a mid-weight layer, and then an outer shell that's going to be protective of the wind and the elements. I like this puffy down jacket because it's really, really warm, but a downside of this, down, is that if it gets wet, it's going to lose all of its insulating capabilities. So, you know, if I'm going to be in a place where I'm going to potentially get wet, rain, snow, things like that, then I'm going to switch to a hard shell parka or a soft shell or something like that. Finally, don't forget your extremities, your head, your feet, and your hands. Good cap, knit cap, or if you want to be stylish, something like the Stormy Chromer works best. Feet, wool socks. I love wool socks because they always keep you warm. And then, of course, for your hands, gloves. These are insulated work gloves. They're latex dipped, so they're windproof. They work really well. I like these. These are made by a Milwaukee Tool. And I found them at Home Depot. I think you can find them online too. About $10 a pair, not that expensive, but they've got good dexterity. So, you know, if you're setting up an antenna outdoors, these are the gloves you're gonna want to have. And we've been talking about, you know, clothing, what the clothing to wear, but really, let's get into the gear side of things, because when it gets cold, I don't want to spend a whole lot of time outdoors. So my choice for wintertime activations is to use a magnet mount on the roof of the car. And when it gets cold, you can see that the coax just does not want to play nicely. And on that, we're going to use something like a ham stick. I really love the Shark ham sticks for wintertime activations. The set up super easy. You know, once these things are pre-tuned, all you got to do is really put them together and snap them on top of your magnet mount. I've had so many successful activations with those antennas. My other choice would be a vertical antenna, you know, like the quarter wave vertical. But you spend more time outside tuning and adjusting that thing. And, you know, when it's cold out, time outside is less time indoors, where it is a heck of a lot warmer. Now, one problem I have with the Shark sticks, and I know a lot of people have this too, is with that signal magnet base, they can't really get a good match on them. Triple magnet bases work better. I should probably get one of those one of these days. I found a really easy workaround is to use something like an extra 25 feet of coax. That's not enough that it's going to really affect your performance and losses at all, but it is enough to kind of act as a counterpoise and help even things out. So, well, we got the antenna set up. The car's been running, super warm in there. Let's cozy inside and get ready to get on the air. Well, now that we're inside the car, we can get set up for this activation. We're at Rib Mountain State Park. It's in north central Wisconsin. I consider this my home park. I like this park a lot. And in the wintertime, the north face of the hill turns into a ski resort. So got a lot of people enjoying the wintertime activities, which is important. So we're just gonna get everything connected here. All my audio. Computer, find my antenna, which is back here. All right. Yep, we're less than, we're about 1.3 to 1 on the 20 meter band. That's what I like about ham sticks. Set them and forget them. If I want to change to the 15, I just swap that out. But I pretty much say, once I get set up here on 20 meters, I'm probably going to be good for the afternoon, unfortunately. That's the way it usually goes for me. Grab my headset, turn on the audio, and we're set to... All right. Now you hear that clicking noise. We got the engine running, and it's...
Thank you. I appreciate it, Rui. You have a good day, and we'll talk again. This is KD9VBR. We're clear.
Now you hear that clicking noise. We got the engine running, so that's the alternator or the fuel, probably the fuel pump of the car. We can get rid of that by switching over to the noise blanker. And that eliminates the clicking noise, but it also reduces your sensitivity a bit. So I don't run the noise blanker unless I really have to. So I'm just gonna, at this point, just turn off the engine. This car is warm enough that I can operate without having to run the engine. I'll last for about an hour before it gets too cold. It's about 10, 12 degrees outside today, so definitely stay cozy in here for an hour. And then after that, I will just start the engine up. 5-10 minutes is enough to just take the chill off, and then you're good to go again. So, take a little break. Okay, let's put this park on the air. Tony's a little quiet today. Not a whole lot going on in 20 meters.
Roger, 10-3. Moving both ways.
Here's a good spot. 14,259. Is the frequency in use? Is frequency in use, KB9VBR? Is the frequency in use? Not hearing anything. We'll start calling.
CQ, Parks on the air. CQ, Parks on the air. KB9VBR, Kilo, Bravo 9er, Victor, Bravo, Romeo, calling CQ for Parks on the air.
Whiskey Alpha 3, Tango Victor Hotel.
Whiskey Alpha 3, Tango Victor Hotel. You're Johnny on the spot. 5-7 here into Kilo 1473. Back to you.
Michael, thanks for picking me up. Hey, I just happened to be sitting here. VE9SRC was here a little bit ago, and he moved up to one of the work bands. So I heard you ask if the frequency was in use. Great signal, 5-9 Papa Alpha.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for the Pennsylvania, and thanks a lot for catching me so quick. I didn't even get my spot out yet. So sometimes it's good to just hang around on a frequency.
Oh, that's like the old days where we didn't have spotting pages and waterfalls. Kind of takes the fun out of things. 7-3, catch you later.
Yeah, you too. You take it easy. Have a great day. KB9VBR, Parks on the Air, QRZ.
Kilo Charlie 9 Oscar Zulu Alpha.
Kilowatt Whiskey 5 Echo Bravo Bravo.
Kilo Echo.
Whiskey Delta 5 Charlie Sugar Kilowatt.
Victor Echo 3 Golf Radio Golf.
Victor Echo 3, Golf Radio Golf, gotcha 5-9 into Kilo 1473. Back to you.
Thank you for the 5 and 9. The band is up and down like crazy. At the top, you're a little bit over the 9 mark here in southwestern Ontario.
All right. Well, yeah, I noticed a little bit of fading here today, but yeah, you got a strong signal on this end, so thanks a lot for the contact.
7-3, have a good afternoon.
7-3, take it easy. KB9VBR, Parks on the Air, QRZ.
Whiskey 0 Kilo Alpha Lima.
Lima 7 Kilo Charlie.
Whiskey 0 Kilo Alpha Lima, big signal 5-9 into 1473. Back to you.
Yeah, you're 5-9 and plus some here in South Dakota. Thanks for the park, 73.
All right. Well, thanks for South Dakota. You have a great day, 7-3. Was there a Kilo Charlie station out there?
Kilo Charlie 1 Romeo Lima Sierra.
Kilo Charlie 1 Romeo Lima Sierra, gotcha 5-7 into Kilo 1473. Back to you.
Okay, you're 5-9 into November Hotel.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for the New Hampshire. I greatly appreciated. You have a great day, and 7-3.
Kilo Charlie 1 Radio Whiskey Radio.
Romeo Park to Park.
The Park to Park station.
Kilo Charlie 1 Delta Quebec Romeo.
Kilo Charlie 1 Delta Quebec Romeo, gotcha 5-5. Kilo 1473. Back to you.
Did I copy a 5-5 into 1473?
QSL, QSL.
Roger, thank you. I have you 5-5 into Kilo 8392. 55 into Kilo 8392, Mike Alpha.
All right. Thank you for the 8392 in Massachusetts. You have a great activation today.
7-3, thank you.
Whiskey 0 Romeo Delta Romeo.
Whiskey 0 Romeo Delta Romeo, gotcha 5-7. Kilo 1473. Back to you.
Okay, you're about a 5-8 here in south central Kansas, over.
All right. Well, thanks for South Central Kansas. You have a great day, and 7-3.
73, thanks for activating.
All right, I think it's a good time. We're going to do a band change. So this is KB9VBR. We're going to switch her up to 15 meters. It'll be QRT on 20. Oh-ho. 94 contacts. And then you died. But, okay. I'm going to start the car because I'm getting a little bit chilly and she's getting a little foggy in here. And then we're going to switch up the 20-meter ham stick to the 15-meter ham stick. And we'll see if we can get a few more contacts this afternoon. Now, normally, I like to do 40 meters in this park, too. This park's really good for 40, except in the wintertime when the chairlifts are operating. They got a whole lot of noise going on with them. So it's just not conducive to 40 meters, but it's pretty good on, the other bands are still just fine. No noise on them. So let's do a band change and see what we can find on 15. Kilo Bravo 9er, Victor Bravo Romeo, calling CQ for Parks on the Air.
November 3, Mike Tango, Tango.
November 3, Mike Tango, Tango, 5-3 into Kilo 1473. Back to you.
QSL 4-4, Papa Alpha, over.
Roger the Pennsylvania, and thanks a lot for the contact today.
Thanks for another frequency, 7-3.
That's right, it's our second band. You have a great day, 7-3. KB9VBR, Parks on the Air, QRZ.
November 3, November India Kilo.
November 3, November India Kilo, nice 5-7 into Kilo 1473. Back to you.
Thank you much. We'll do 5-7 both ways to Eastern Pennsylvania. Thanks for another band, 7-3.
All right, good to get you twice. So you have a great day. 7-3, KB9VBR, Parks on the Air, QRZ.
KQ4 GID.
The Whiskey Quebec.
November 5, Whiskey, Quebec.
Victor Echo 6, Romeo November Delta. Kilo 7 Alpha Lima Whiskey.
Whiskey Sugar 5, Bravo Sugar Alpha.
Victor Echo 9, Foxtrot Lima Mike.
Victor Echo 9, Foxtrot Lima Mike, 5-3 into Kilo 1473. Back to you.
Roger, you're good. 5-7 in New Brunswick, and I'm a subscriber. 7-3.
All right, well, thanks for the New Brunswick. Always a pleasure to get you in the log. So you have a great day, and 7-3. This is KB9VBR, Parks on the Air, last call.
Kilo 4, Bravo, Whiskey, November.
Kilo 4, Bravo Whiskey November, 5-3 into Kilo 1473. Back to you.
QSL got you about 5-5 here in Alabama, Michael.
Thanks for Alabama. You have a great day, and 7-3.
7-3.
This is KB9VBR, Parks on the Air, last call. All right, everybody, thanks a lot. We're going to go QRT. Have a great day, 7-3. This is KB9VBR. Oh, wow. 156 contacts in the log. About 80 some were on the 20 meter band, and I guess 60, 70 some were on the 15 meter band. So really good propagation. Well, propagation was okay. it was really a lot of fades and stuff, but we still were able to fill the log up pretty good in a couple hours I was here. Getting a little bit chilly in the car though, so I think it's time to kind of wrap things up. And that brings me sort of the last thing about, you know, when you're operating in the cold with your equipment. Equipment doesn't mind the cold weather a whole lot. It's in itself, most of the radio equipment will work down to about 0 degrees Fahrenheit without an issue. At least I've never had a problem with using, you know, this gear down in those temperatures. You can bring your, you know, your radio and stuff, your computer and stuff from a warm environment into a cold environment. It's not going to hurt it. The issue usually is when you're going from a cold environment back into a warm environment, because that's when condensation occurs. You get a lot of, you know, everything is cold. You bring it inside of a warm house. If it's humid inside the house, what's going to happen is that condensation dew is going to form inside your radio, and it's for electronics, it's not the best for it. So what you're going to have to do is just let it warm up. Best to keep, you know, put it in a bag or a case before you bring it in, so that that kind of mitigates a little bit of the condensation on the equipment itself. Let it warm up, you know, for an hour or so, and you'll be good to go. With that, I'm going to get packed up here. Nice thing about the ham stick is I can just throw that into the trunk of the car. You're not even worry about the coax a whole lot, because it just will fall right in behind it. So tear down is super easy. and that's the important thing with when we're operating when it's cold out, because I don't want to spend a lot of time out here in the cold. So do you have any cold weather operating tips? I'd love to hear them. Leave them in the comments down below. And I don't want to hear I moved to Florida in the wintertime, because yeah, I'd love to do that too. But we're here in Wisconsin, and we're going to enjoy the cold. So thanks a lot, everybody. You have a great day. Stay warm and dry. This is Michael, KB9VBR. Have a great day, and 7-3.